four are here. Beyond.
Gentil.
Gavin.
Okay. So we first started off by just writing down questions that we could ask to just find out more about how people shop for occasions, why they shop for occasions, and how they go about resolving that problem. So we wrote down a list of questions we could ask. We just ran out and started just asking people until we got kicked out of the mall by security.
Yeah.
So that was a lesson learned. And came back and wrote down kind of the findings from our research into all these kind of post-it notes and grouped them under who they were, what they were looking for, what challenges they faced, etc. And then kind of grouped them into patterns and trends. And eventually we kind of came upon one persona and one particular situation because we thought, based on the advice given today, we should focus. So the particular situation we're looking at is a woman around 20-30 looking for an outfit or a dress for a very specific social occasion, special occasion, like a wedding or a ball gown. We had 3 people looking for something for a wedding or a ball gown. Yeah. So that was pretty good. And we have something around this situation where they have an idea of what they want in their head, with varying levels of being able to articulate it. They might know what style they want, but varying in terms of the color or embellishments. So they have a specific requirement, but also flexible parameters. But it's just in their head, and they're just going from shop to shop to shop, looking for that thing that matches their head. And so helping them go from this idea into reality in a physical shop. Anybody want to add something in 30 seconds?
Yeah, what we found is that going from shop to shop to shop causes quite frustration because the person looking for the dress can't find the perfect match to the idea. Yeah. So
it's really hard to live up to expectation.
Try to tackle the option of finding a piece that kind of matches, but then finding other pieces around in different shops nearby.
Yep. So we kind of have an idea. Okay, any questions?
I have a question. Did you get a sense of where they were getting their ideas from? Like what sorts of inspirations or things they had, or where
we tried to ask, but a lot of it was it's just in my head.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
It's something that's very difficult to construct your questions so that you get the right answers in that sense. And when you try and approach the topic of inspiration, if people don't know what they want, then asking them where do you get your inspiration is just as difficult. So it is.
What we found was inspiration from magazines, inspiration from online, and from friends. But this is very vague.
Yeah, exactly.
And a related question: how could they articulate, when they say what kind of dress are you looking for? Could they articulate it? So I wonder how much of the fashion knowledge they had, or is it I want a 1960s style dress, or
no? They would have things I knew what shape I wanted, but I didn't. I was open about my color. Okay. Like for the ball gown, she knew she wanted a strapless dress, but she didn't. She was just but I don't. I could wear any kind of color, so I just wanted.
I think things like
she knew her shape,
color, and how it actually looks. Although people might say they're quite flexible about that. When they actually get it, subconsciously, I think they make that decision. And from the research, we found that people just found it really difficult to find stuff in a particular fit. One woman was really tall, and that is what delimited her choice. So
yeah, a lot of I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah, that was the part of that as well.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest thing.
One woman just she searched and searched for it, and then she ended up buying it in a tube station. She just said she was walking, and the dress just popped out. That was the one, and yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.